In this session, we are going to discuss the various components of new drawing file, such as application menu, quick access toolbar, ribbon, view cube, command line window, navigation bar, and status bar. Note that the color theme has been set to the light and background color of the drawing has been changed to white. For better clarity, you will learn about changing the color theme, background color of the drawing, and controlling the display of grid later in upcoming sessions. Now, let's start. Note that the availability of tools in the ribbon depend upon the activated workspace. By default, the drafting and annotation workspace is active. As a result, the tools related to drafting and annotation are available in the ribbon. You can switch among the drafting and annotation, 3D basics, and 3D modeling workspace by using workspace switching flyout. Now, let's talk about working with various components of drawing. The first is application menu. Application menu is used for accessing the commonly used tool for starting, opening, saving, exporting, and printing and publishing a drawing file. To evoke the application menu, click on the application button, the red color AutoCAD icon at the upper left corner of the screen. Now, next we have Quick Access Toolbar. The Quick Access Toolbar is provided with frequently used tools such as New, Open, Save, Save As, Plot, Undo, Redo, and Share Drawing. It is available in the upper left corner of the screen. In addition to default tool, you can customize to add or remove the tools in Quick Access Toolbar. To add more tools in Quick Access Toolbar, right-click on the tool in the Quick Access Toolbar. A flyout appears. In this flyout, click on the Customize Quick Access Toolbar option. The Customize User Interface window appears. This window displays the list of all available tools, commands in AutoCAD. Move the cursor over the tool to be added to the Quick Access Toolbar and then press and hold the left mouse button on it. Next, drag the cursor where you want to add this tool in Quick Access Toolbar and then release the left mouse button. The selected tool gets added to the specified location in the Quick Access Toolbar. Similarly, you can add multiple tools by dragging them one by one from the Customize User Interface window to Quick Access Toolbar. You can also drag and drop multiple tools at a time in the Quick Access Toolbar from Customize User Interface window by pressing and holding the Control key. After adding the required tool to the Quick Access Toolbar, click OK button to exit the Customize User Interface window. Now, let's talk about ribbons. The ribbon is composed of series of tabs such as Home, Insert, Annotate, in which a set of similar tools are grouped in the different panels. For example, the tool used for creating drawing object are arranged in the Draw panel, and the tool used for modifying or editing object are grouped in Modify panel. The availability of tool, panels, and tabs in the ribbon depend upon the activated workspace. By default, a ribbon is docked horizontally at the top of the drawing area. You can dock the ribbon vertically to the right or left of the drawing area. You can also undock the ribbon such as it can float within the drawing area. To dock the ribbon vertically to the right or left of the drawing area, Right-click on the tab in the ribbon. A shortcut menu appears. In shortcut menu, click on the right undock option. The ribbon gets undocked and appear in the floating state in the drawing area. Next, right-click on the title bar of the undocked ribbon. A shortcut menu appears. In shortcut menu, click either the anchor left or anchor right option to dock the ribbon back to the default position. You can also change the default display state of ribbon into 3 minimize state. Minimize to tab, minimize to panel titles, and minimize to panel buttons. To do so, click on the down arrow available at the end of the last tab in the title bar of the ribbon. The flyout appears. In the flyout, click on the required display state. In the minimize to tab display state, the ribbon gets minimized such that only title tab appears in the ribbon. Next, we have the Info Center. The Info Center is available at the upper right corner of the AutoCAD window. It is used for accessing help documents, for finding information related to a topic. Also, it provides the tool to access the AutoDex App Store, sign in into an AutoDex account, AutoDex YouTube, Facebook, Twitter channels, and so on. The various components of Info Center are discussed next. The first one is search. Search field is used for entering the keyword of a topic or command or a tool to find the information related to it. The other one is sign in. Sign in area of the Info Center displays your name. When you click on your name, the flyout appears. The options in this flyout are used for accessing your account details. Next, we have AutoDex App Store. The AutoDex App Store tool is used for accessing the AutoDex App Store web page for downloading plugins and AutoDex applications. Moving on, we have Stay Connected. The Stay Connected tool is used for staying connected with AutoDex online community. When you click on Stay Connected in the Info Center, a flyout appears. In this flyout, we have various options to stay connected with AutoDex app. And the last one is Help. The Help tool is used for accessing the online help document. Now, let's talk about the most crucial feature of the drawing window, command line window. A small horizontal window appears at the bottom of the drawing area, also known as command line window. The command line window is used for entering the commands, displaying subsequent command prompt. By default, the command line window displays one line of text, which provide information about the action to be taken and various options based on currently active command or tool. Notice, as you continue working through the command or tool, the previous command prompts get scrolled up and appear in the faded background just above the command line. By default, only the last 3 command prompt line appear above the command line window. To display all the previous command prompt line, press F2 key. You can increase or decrease the display area of command line window to show the previous command prompts. It is recommended for new user to pay attention to command prompt, as through the AutoCAD communicates with you and informs you about the action to be taken. If the display of the command line window is turned off or it does not appear in the drawing area, then press Ctrl+9 key to display it again in the drawing area. Next, we have the view cube. The view cube is available at the upper right corner of the drawing area. View cube is used for changing the view or orientation of the drawing or a model. You can switch between standard and isometric views of the model by using the view cube. It is primarily used in 3D modeling environment where you can view the 3D model in different standards and isometric views. By default, it is an inactive state. When you move the cursor over the view cube, it becomes active and works as the navigation tool. You can navigate drawing by using view cube components. The first is Home. The home icon of the view cube is used for bringing the current view of the drawing to the default home position. The other is Corner. A corner of the view cube is used for getting the isometric view or for rotating the view freely in all directions. Next we have Compass. The compass is used for rotating the view. To do so, press and hold the left mouse button on the compass ring and then drag the cursor. The other is Edge. An edge of the view cube is used for getting an edge-on view for rotating the view freely in all directions. To get an edge-on view, click the edge of the view cube, and to rotate the view freely in all directions, drag the edge of view cube by pressing and holding the left mouse button. Now let's talk about UCS. When you click on the down arrow available in the UCS option of the view cube, the UCS drop-down list appears. By using the option in this drop-down list, you can select an existing UCS or create a new UCS. The term UCS stands for User Coordinate System, which is used for defining points in 2D and 3D environment. By default, AutoCAD is provided with Word Coordinate System, which is a global system. You will learn about it in later sections. If the view cube is not displayed on the right corner of the drawing area, then click on the view cube tool in the viewport tool panel of the view tab in the ribbon. Next, we have navigation bar. The navigation bar is used for accessing the navigation tools such as zoom, pan. It is available to the right of the drawing area. You can turn on or off the display of navigation bar by clicking on the navigation bar tool in the viewport tool panel of the view tab in the ribbon. The various navigation tools of the navigation bar are discussed in upcoming sessions. Next, we will talk about status bar, the most important component. The status bar provides the quick access to some of the commonly used drawing tools, which allow you to toggle settings such as grid snap, dynamic input mode, ortho mode, polar tracking, and object snap. In addition to default tool in the status bar, you can customize to add or remove the tools as per the requirement. To customize the status bar, click on the customization tool in the status bar. In the customization menu, tick mark in the front of the tool indicate that they are currently available in the status bar. Click on the tool in the customization menu to add or remove the status bar. And that was all about the components available in the new drawing file. Now, next we will be discussing starting a new drawing file by using create new drawing dialog box.